guys, my name is Michelle Summers Davis and I am a salon owner of Michelle Davis Hair. I'm also part of the Mastercraft education team for Matrix. But today I just wanted to do a tutorial on a haircut. Now this haircut is something I picked up many years ago, and this haircut was something that just blew me a little bit and I was like, oh wow, loved it. But it was easy. It was easy to take back to the salon, and it was easy to understand when it was taught to us as well. But this haircut is for someone that has got very long hair, that may want to have some soft layers put through it, doesn't want anything too chunky, but just some kind of movement. So this type of haircut then just gives you that sort of soft movement, but with hidden layers, as I call it.
So here's my section in pattern. From the primilto ridge round to the top of the crown, I've split this into 4 sections. On the sides, I've taken 1 centimetre back on either side.
So as you can see, I've got my trolley all set up. And as part of the Mastercraft education team for Matrix, this is the one thing that we always do before we set up to do a colour or a cut. And it is craft. So, you know, when you've got all your tools laid out nice and clean and organised, then I think it looks a lot more cleaner eye for when you then go to proceed with your cut or your colour. You feel a little bit more organised as well. As you can see, I've got a nice little white towel, which was an easy dry that I found in one of my bags. But I did get the iron on it because it was quite creased. So never quite done that before, but just for you guys, I thought it'd make it look really nice and clean. As you can see, I've got some Clean It here as well. Now, Clean It is a hygiene solution spray that we use within the salon. Now, we use this on all our tools. This is including our brushes, all our combs, and our scissors and razors and clippers as well. You're going to be using something like this more and more so now when you get back to the salon, but we've been using this for about 2 years, and we spray all our tools before we use them on our clients, during and after as well. So that just then shows the client that you are looking after your tools by keeping the hygiene clean within your salon.
So my first section is a horizontal see-through section. This is going to be my guideline. I'm using my Wyeth Park comb as a ruler to establish the length I want to use throughout this whole haircut. As you can see from my tuition head, this is medium length hair. So this technique does work well with shorter length. I work around the head with the same guideline. Now my guideline is in place. I take vertical sections using the top part of the guideline, as you can see there, and I open my scissors wide and using the heel of the scissors to slice down on each section. Once that section is done, it's complete. Do a travelling guide around the curvature of the head, following the guideline that you've put in on the top. This will create a layer on top of each section, leaving length at the bottom. Working from the middle to the right, and then from the middle to the left. Always work with wet hair to do this section, as the glide of the scissors will be smoother. So releasing the 4 sections on the top, take a small section of hair from each corner. Then measure with your comb the same length as your guideline that you did in the beginning for the bottom sections. So on each section, you would take a part of that guideline, pull it out on a diagonal, and then use the heel of the scissors to slice through in the same way as what you did at the bottom. This will create a disconnection. However, when it's blow dried, you will see by the finished look how it blends beautifully. Continue to do this through all 4 sections. As explained in here, always hold the section out on a diagonal. You can see how quick this haircut can be achieved once the sections are all in place and the guidelines have been put in. Work towards the front of the fringe because you're still keeping length on the bottom, you're just removing the bulk from the top. And repeat on the other side. So I'm just going to finish off this haircut by personalising it through with a razor. For those that don't feel confident using a razor, practice on a balloon. The movement is on a side angle and just flowing it across the top of the section just to remove that weight. This will then just blend the top section into the bottom section. It's really important to use a new blade every time on a new client. This will stop any snagging or pulling at the hair and creating split ends.
And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's something that you will bring back to the salon. When we do eventually open our doors, it's going to be absolutely manic, as you can imagine. So we are wanting to have quick and easy hair cutting techniques as well as colour techniques. So this is one of the quick ones that I feel that hopefully you could achieve in the salon yourself. The part that is going to take the longest is the sectioning, but once you get the section underway, then the haircut will just flow very, very quickly for you. If you do have any questions about this haircut, then please give me a direct message. My handle on Instagram is Michelle Davis Hair. I also have an education page, which is Michelle_education. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. And I just want to say, stay safe, stay well, and hopefully see you on the other side. Bye-bye.